Tapatio mashed potatoes from Idahoan. Idahoan. Yeah? Idahoan? I don't know. They say new, though. I never seen these before. I was at Walmart looking for something else that I couldn't find, and I happened to come across these, and I said, shit, we got to give this a try. I've never seen these before. And then lo and behold, okay, later on in the day yesterday, I was at the grocery store that I do frequent all the time, right by the house, and I saw these there. And I'd never seen them before. But it wasn't something that I'm really looking for. So anyways, Idahoan Tapatio hot sauce, triple cheese, mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes. 1 serving per cup. So they come in a 4-pack. That's all I could find. And it was about $5, $4.98 maybe, something like that. You know, so not terrible. I'm a big advocate for putting hot sauce on my mashed potatoes. I've always kind of done that. I love mashed potatoes, but I'm not a big mashed potato and gravy person. You know what I'm saying? So I like a little sour cream, little chive, and some hot sauce. And Tapatio is a standard at my house. I always have it. You know, we got the gallon jug. I just bought this one maybe a week or two ago. And now I pulled this out of the fridge. I need to refill her. Anyway, let's see what we're working with. So all you do, you know, is fill it up with cold water. There's a little fill line in here that's really hard to see, but it's there. And that's what they look like, you know. They smell a little cheesy. They smell like good potatoes. I mean, they smell okay. It smells like mashed potatoes. Yeah, what did I say? 160 calories. Yeah, so you just add the water to it. 1.5 minutes microwave. That's exactly what I did. And they came out like this. Ingredients. Idaho potatoes. There's a lot in here. Let's get to the spices and see, though. Because it just says spices. Cayenne red peppers, hot sauce, paprika. So your standard stuff for something like this, right? Anyways, let's give them a shot. I mean, I could just eat mashed potatoes for a full meal. I've done it before. Just a big old plate of mashed potatoes. Can be content with that. Again, these do come out pretty fluffy. When making them, you put the water in, and then it says to mix it around. Almost forgot to do that. And I think I would have had a problem if you don't do that. I mean, they're definitely, you know, spicier than just regular mashed potatoes, right? I mean, there's definitely something there. It's very hard to pinpoint a specific Tapatio flavor. But there is just a little bit of something to them that does give them a little bit of a zing, a little bit of a boldness to them. But I couldn't tell you if you just put this in front of me and I didn't know it was Tapatio inspired. I don't think I could tell you that that's what they were going for. You know, I could tell you that there's probably hot sauce in it, or some kind of a, you know, like a chili powder of sorts. They're flavorful. They're really good. I mean, for a instant mashed potato, I fucks with these all day. This would be great to take to work. Let's dump the rest of this little Tapatio that I do have in here. I got to fill that up, by the way. I mean, there's a little warmth to them. I'm not going to lie. It's not super noticeable though, but it kind of lingers and it builds just a tad bit. Yeah. Now we got more. Again, not a powdered Tapatio, you know, the liquid Tapatio in there. See, now I'm really just smelling Tapatio. You can see the color difference. Quite a bit darker. Yep. See, now I can taste the Tapatio. That Tapatio flavor is not really there as is. But this brings back a lot of memories of when I first started using hot sauce quite a bit. And Tapatio being one of my go-tos and my favorites, and still is, honestly. I just find it to be a fantastic table sauce for the type of foods that I eat. Not just Hispanic foods, but it goes great on burgers, goes great on dogs, fuck chicken, ramen noodles, fish, certain types of fish I even enjoy it with. It's just very versatile. But this brings back memories because this is definitely something that I used to make when I first started eating, you know, quite a bit of hot sauce. Back before I really, you know, knew of any kind of craft sauces or anything like that. We're talking 10, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. I mean, I always ate hot sauce when growing up a little bit, you know, but we always had, you know, Tabasco, right? That was my grandfather and my dad's go-to was Tabasco. And then, so I enjoyed Tabasco, still enjoy Tabasco to this day. And, you know, and then, you know, Sriracha came around. Then I found into Tapatio when I got to be, you know, in my middle high school years, whatever, you know, but I didn't use it a lot, you know, but I had it and enjoyed it from time to time. But this is definitely something when I first moved out of my parents' house and, you know, bought my house and did my you know, Tapatio specifically, and mashed potatoes. It's a match made in heaven for me. I just enjoy it. I've used other hot sauces now over the years as well, and there's you just can't really go wrong in my opinion. But I thought it was super interesting to find this. You know, these Idahoan, is that how you say it? Somebody in the comments correct me. I don't know. Idahoan. Tapatio hot sauce flavored triple cheese mashed potatoes. It says on here, russet potatoes with Tapatio hot sauce and cheese. I'd give them a shot. I'd buy them again, you know, if yeah. I mean, these are going to work really well for just a quick snack like today, a little bit of lunch, whatnot. So anyways, that's the review. I'm sticking to it. I appreciate you guys for burning with me, and I'll catch you on the next one.